Welcome to Girl with Blue Energy. I'm Patty, the Girl with Blue Energy, and today I'm talking about what other people think about you. So there's an old saying we all have heard, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Well, I've titled this, Sticks and Stones May Break My Bones, but Words Will Hurt for a Long Damn Time. And I want to talk about how words affect us and how to let go of those bad feelings, because a lot of people think that when people are in abusive relationships, either with their parents or with a partner, that the abuse that affects them the most is the physical abuse. But I disagree. I think the words people use and the emotional abuse that you experience lasts for a very long time, and it's hard to overcome. And what people say, the words people say to you, stick with you for years and years and years. And anyone that's been through bullying in high school, and I'm not just talking about physical bullying, although I imagine that physically being beat up and bullied in school would affect you for a long time. I am talking about the words people use, the way people treat you, leaving you out and making you feel like you're a weirdo and not wanted and not worthy of having friends. Those experiences, they affect you for years and years and years, even well into adulthood. So my sister and I are identical twins, and you would think that would make us the cool kids because twins, I always think twins are cool. But we weren't. My last name is Maloney, and everyone in school called us the Baloney twins. And, I was picked on from in elementary school. I didn't have any friends in middle school or high school, and I switched schools a lot, but I never had any friends in elementary, middle school, high school. Even through adulthood, I never had a bestie or a really close friend, and I always felt like I was just a total weirdo, a big loser that didn't fit in. And a lot of that comes from emotional abuse. My ex-husband used to call me a freak all the time, and not in a complimentary way, because of my bipolar disorder. I find myself, even now, as long as I've been dealing with my bipolar disorder, I still screw up and I get self-conscious. Like I talk too fast and too much. I'll meet someone at the grocery store, like the cashier, and I won't stop talking. It's a kind of hard thing to control when you have bipolar disorder, the talking a lot. And I think people with ADHD and other neurodivergent issues may talk too much or be socially awkward. So what I do, because sometimes I will have these internal freakouts after, just sharing a little bit about myself, like, oh gosh, they're thinking all these bad things. They think I'm a weirdo, and it'll affect me. And like this morning, I was still feeling like a baloney twin, and I'm almost 50 years old, and I still feel like a baloney twin because kids called me a baloney twin in elementary school. So one of the things I do to deal with my feelings and the way other people make me feel is I meditate, and I take their mean words and their feelings about me, and I either put them in a jar, like I will literally imaginarily pour them in a jar, or I sweep them up and put them in a trash can. I use some type of visual imagery to take their feelings and put them, either store them somewhere or toss them away or burn them. But the important part of this is that you have to recognize what are your own feelings and what are theirs. Because sometimes, as an empath, someone else's feelings, like, for example, I've always had a hard time breaking up with someone because I'm feeling their pain and their grief of losing me. And I've had to recognize that it's their feelings I'm feeling, that I'm feeling sad because I know how much it's going to hurt them. And what I really want for myself isn't unhappiness. And a lot of people that are empaths, we do that. We stay in bad relationships because we don't want to hurt them. And people don't understand that. So you have to use, or I have to use imagery to help me sort out am I feeling bad because I feel bad, or am I feeling their feelings of sadness and depression that I didn't cause? So I use a lot of imagery techniques to help me separate my emotions from their emotions. And, you know, the bad feelings like you're a baloney twin, you're a loser, you're a freak, you're a weirdo, I sweep them up and put them in the trash. I burn them. I put them in glass bottles and seal them up. I use different imagery techniques to separate their feelings from mine. But I also do something else. I use mantras and positive self-speak, because you are who you think you are. So if you think you're a loser, you're not creative, you're not smart, you're not organized, that's what you're going to be. So in order for me to project who I want to be, I write it down. I say it. Today, I went out and I bought myself some new journals. And so this is one of them. I love journaling. It really helps me. So I made a new one. I don't know if you can see it, but I use stickers and stuff. So I put in here, you are organized, you are creative, you are successful. And I wrote it down, and I've been saying it all day. And that's how I give myself the reflection of who I really am. I talk to myself in positive words, because words do matter. Not just the words people say to you, but the words you say to yourself. So today, I'm making this video, and this channel is blowing my mind a little that I keep picking up subscribers, and thank you guys so much for listening. I'm really trying to make more of these, but they do take time. So today's mantra and self-speak for myself is, you are creative, you are organized, and you are successful. And I encourage you to come up with some positive words to say to yourself, and to use some imagery or whatever you need to release the bad feelings about what other people think you are, because that is not who you are. You are amazing and a beautiful person, and I hope that I've given you a little bit of positive energy today. So I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for listening in. I'm Patty, the girl with blue energy.